One thing I really want your generation to embrace is that the Earth is a closed system. Closed system. So humans went to the moon. We cannot leave the Earth. Went to the moon. We cannot leave the Earth. Went to the moon. Closed system. We cannot leave the Earth. So humans went to the moon.
Today I'd like to bring to your attention a potential fraud on an enormous scale happening in York County. There's now clear evidence of NASA using numerous methods to grossly mislead the public about astronauts being on the International Space Station. During interior ISS scenes from NASA's own live feed, the use of wires, harnesses, green screens, and virtual reality have been detected to achieve the appearance of a weightless environment.
No.
Examples of this include astronauts fading in and out of the screen, green screen glitches, grabbing objects that aren't really there, pulling on invisible wires, getting tangled in their harnesses, and even astronauts appearing out of thin air. This begs the obvious question. If they're really up there, why are they using Hollywood techniques to fake the footage? Now, unfortunately, I can't show you these clips in here today, but I will be sending them to you. Outside the International Space Station, during spacewalks, air bubbles have been recorded on numerous occasions. How is it possible for air bubbles to be present in the vacuum of space?
Ooh.
I once
astronauts were found that died on the Challenger with brothers. Okay, two of them had
twin
brothers. Twin brothers. I don't know how many twins you know, but like it's ironic.
What are the odds that two guys that are going on a space shuttle at the same time
are both twins?
Yeah, twin brothers. It's like
it's Judith.
Judith Resnick or something like that.
Did you see the interview where they find her? She's a professor and they try to interview her and she just walks away. She's like, I don't even Like, why are you so violent to the response? Why wouldn't you just be like, look, I know I look like her. It's kind of funny. Why wouldn't you take like a funny report? Why wouldn't you even joke with people?
Well, you have Dick Scobie, the captain guy.
Yes.
He's like clearly is the same guy. I mean, like
same guy. Those
like
fish
that
eyes are the same.
That guy looks exactly the same, and he's got some weird. But does he have that weird company with like the logo?
Cows with trees, and it's got the spiral.
Yeah. First of all, it could either look like perhaps the way that the Challenger blew up, like the smoke trail it left. It also kind of looks like 3 6s is what it looks like. You know, the funny part is like when people try to debunk that, they're like, well, this guy's not this guy. And I'm like thinking like, it doesn't matter. You know what? If one person is alive, it doesn't matter if they're all the same. You know, if one of them is alive, then the whole thing is a lie. Maybe one of them is a different person. If one of them's correct, the whole thing is a lie.
Just in case somebody has forgotten, this was the first image placed into the background of the first iPhone ever made. So everybody, consequently, that charged their iPhone and turned it on was subliminally programmed to think that this is what the Earth looks like. A lot of people probably turned on their phone thinking that this was a photo from a satellite or something, or like a space mission or something, when today I'm going to show you a NASA.gov article explaining how'd we get the blue marble photo. All I searched was Brian Simmons NASA data. Here you see him called Mr. Blue Marble. He was a data visualizer and designer. Open up said link, again, nasa.gov, and conversations with Goddard, talking about him. This is the important section down here, though. Get to said important section, and it says, the hard part was creating a flat map of the Earth's surface with 4 months of satellite data. Then we wrapped the flat map around a ball. Honestly, I don't really think I need to say anything else.
Station for more. Why has nobody been to the moon in such a long time?
That's not an 8-year-old's question. That's my question. I want to know, but I think I know. Because we didn't go there, and that's the way it happened. And if it didn't happen, it's nice to know why it didn't happen. So
I remember very clearly, I think anybody who was alive at the time does, I remember my parents waking me up and we went down and we watched you guys land on the moon.
No, you didn't.
What?
Because there wasn't any television. There wasn't anybody taking a picture. You watched animation. See, you associated what you saw with...
I have very hazy memories.
I know.
Well, no, what we saw was we all were gathered around the old curved top radio and listened.
Talking about, how many feet we were going to the left and right, and then I said, contact light, engine stop.
It was
and
exciting.
A few other things, and then Neil said, Houston? Tranquility Base. The Eagle has landed.
That's just
Man, how about that?
That was very exciting.
Not a bad line.
Yeah, yeah. This was
Not a bad line.
yeah, yeah,
Not a bad line.
yeah, yeah.
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for... So, I guess you want to do it again. Okay.
I perpetrated a huge fraud, which I am now about to detail.
Okay.
Involving the United States government and NASA.
All right.
And I'm sure you've heard the rumors.
The moon landing?
That's right. That the moon landing was fake. The moon landings all were fake. And I was the person who filmed it.
You're serious, and okay.
I'm serious and dead serious.
Because I only have this certain amount of time with you, and I'll talk about whatever you want. You know, this isn't some type of joke or film within a film thing.
It's not a joke. Nope.
Okay.
The conspiracy theorists were right on this occasion.
Why?
I don't know about Paul McCartney's death, but they were right.
Okay. Why in God's name would... I don't know what to ask you first. Why the hell, if you're telling the truth, why would you do it? Why are you telling...
remember mentioning that NASA is not what people think. People think that they're working on building spaceships and rockets to go to space and satellites to send out in space and all that. They're doing a whole lot more than what the world has told you. I did mention that NASA is actually a terrorist organization. It is. Extraordinary claims require extraordinary proofs, and I am here to provide that for you. Now, if you really paid attention to NASA and went on their website and actually looked through their documents, like I did, you'll realize that they've been working on programs to depopulate humanity. Like I said, it's in terrorist organizations to spy on you. Now, I'm going to go through some of the programs that the NASA's been working on. One of them, I'm sure some of you have heard of Circa 2025. Well, NASA is behind that, all right? Now, we have more here. This is the Reader's Digest version of 2-hour presentation put together at the request of the Army War College. What the fuck is NASA doing working with the military, first of all? Shouldn't they just be working with scientists and shit and engineers? No, they're working with the military, and there's a reason why. I'm gonna get into it now. Hold on one second. Watch this. Have you ever seen these programs? Or how about these programs? Or how about these programs? Or these programs. Pause and read. Or these programs. Just keeps getting better. And better. Yeah, you're reading that correctly. Airborne varieties of Ebola. They're behind biological warfare too. Or this. What is NASA doing working on bioweaponry?